here to tell you some ways how I improved my credit score. I'm not a credit counselor. There may be other individuals that are far more qualified than I am, but I do think, in my opinion, that sometimes the best experience, the best teachers are, through experience. So this is my personal experience. I started this, it was in, I have it in my notebook here, my dorky notebook that I used from a long time. On May 10th, 2005, my credit score was 603. Maybe there's been worse, but to me it's pretty bad. And then within 1 year, I seen a big change from when I first started. So I will tell you my process, what I did, and I hope it helps you out. Um, First of all, I asked myself, why do I want good credit? So at the time, I wanted good credit so I could get a home. Well, I also found out later sometimes they have first-time homebuyer programs where you don't need good credit, but that's another topic and it's not appropriate for this video. But good credit is just good. It's always good to help improve your credit, so you can't go wrong with that. And I said, what else do I want good credit for? And that was the main reason. And then there's other benefits later. You get better deals. You get treated better. The benefits of having good credit. You don't have to have large amounts of wealth to be treated like you're very wealthy if you have good credit, and that's nice. But you can't. You have to apply your wisdom, and just because somebody's schmoozing you up doesn't mean that you're going to get into debt. I also learned through this process how to be a better steward of my money. How, not just to build credit, but, how money works, and, even wealth. But anyway, specifically what I did is I went to my bank. Also, if you're at a point in your life where you're paying your bills on time and you have some money in the bank and, you have a little bit in your emergency fund, you're at a good point to build, new credit. So I thought it would be easier for me to establish new credit than try to repair, which, by the way, all these people wanted to help me out. They could repair my credit in 3 days for this amount of money. No thanks. I got it. Appreciate it. I'm good. So I went to the bank specifically and I asked for a credit card. Denied. Okay, so what do I need to do to get a credit card? Well, we can secure a credit card. No problem. I had money in the bank as collateral at the same bank, so I went person to person. They gave me a $300 limit. So I did my homework on it, and I asked the banker, and the banker told me not to go over 30% of my borrowing power. So if I had $300, don't go over $90 per month. All right, so I had to apply some discipline, and then I elected to have, and you have to tell them this, have my bill auto paid, where I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have a choice. It was just auto paid. So, and then, so I started out very small, $90 a month, and I said, what can I use this money for? So, to put it in a practical, or pragmatic way, I said, well, you're supposed to use it for home improvement. I'm a renter right now. It's like, okay, what can I use? I said, well, I need gas to get to work, to build a life, and to build wealth and credit. So I used it for gas. I didn't go over $30 that month because I had a $300 limit. So I didn't go over $30 for that month. And I just kept right at it. And I kept track of it in my notebook. I kept track of it. And I didn't go over a penny over. So within a year, by the way, I looked at my records reflected back. They unsecured my credit card, so 300 turned to 1,000, which is cool, but you don't go haywire. You still pay on time. You have it auto paid. Meanwhile, your credit's being built up. So the banker also taught me to call back every 6 months and increase your borrowing power. So right now it's much more than $1,000, and it's nice, but I don't abuse it. I'm a good steward of my money now. It's taught me to be better with my money. So anyway, yeah. So what you do is you call every 6 months, and you increase your borrowing power, and then you negotiate your interest rate to be lower. I don't know if this helps or not, but you can't go wrong with it, and I enjoy negotiating things, getting a better deal, so it's cool with me. And they would knock down, my interest rate. It was good to see that, and I would write it down. So through this time, as you can see from my credit score, it's been really cool. I built up my credit with that, with that secured credit card, and um, just through time. I hope this helps you out. I hope that my experience will help you out, and I would much rather see you do this yourself than, not saying that there's some services out there you can pay to build your credit. Maybe there is, but I'd prefer to see you be more proactive to help yourself first, in my opinion. Or I'll speak for myself. That's what I did. So I hope this helps you out, and I bid you a good day. Thank you.